So, in this video, I want to discuss probably something a lot of you are familiar with. And that is when you first wake up to the whole New World Order's hellish plan for the world, it changes you in so many fundamental ways. At least for me, it did, and I'm sure for many of you it did. But it really changes how your overall perception is. And what I mean is, for example, I was looking at just some news websites today, specifically MSNBC.com. I usually scour through a bunch of news sites looking for any sort of news that is related to the New World Order and geopolitics and anything like that. And so, when you're looking at these websites before you were awake, it would just be, you would just take basically everything at face value. But once you've been awakened, it kind of opens up this Pandora's box of awareness, and you start to really dig deeper into the meanings of different news reports. I mean, for example, like I'm looking on here, and now they're all saying, like, trying to make it seem like we're getting out of Iraq. And how many times have they said that before? This article is making it seem like they're literally in the act of like packing up and literally shipping things out. It says U.S. troops pack up millions of items in Iraq. Everything from helicopters to printer cartridges is being shipped out. But even if they do send out a bunch of troops, they're probably just going to replace them with a bunch of Blackwater type contractors. So this is not even close to the end of the war in Iraq. This is total propaganda. So, and my point is, before I probably would have seen that and not really thought about it, just been like, oh, okay, we're leaving Iraq. That's neat. Also, I mean, there's stuff on here. U.S. announces new Iran sanctions. And once again, I mean, when you don't really have a better idea of the bigger picture of things, probably just want face value. I mean, when they say they're announcing sanctions against Iran, that is extremely serious, though that's an act of war against Iran. And I've got to say, I am predicting we will be at war with Iran. I don't have a specific time frame, but I mean, all the signs point to yes, there's going to be a new war in Iran, another endless war for this New World Order system. So, and then you got that, and then also you have so you have all the political news and stuff talking about the war in Iraq, but then you also have the stupid mind-numbing distractions like, let's see, Lady Gaga earns a record 13 video awards nods. I mean, that's right on the same page talking about putting sanctions on Iran. Um, so yeah, there's that, and then it also goes into oh, I guess there was that mass shooting in Connecticut today, which is pretty unfortunate. Some guy went postal. I guess he worked for a beer distributor. And even that, you could look, I mean, as the economy deteriorates, when people got nothing, they've got nothing to lose. So unfortunately, we'll probably see more of this. So yeah, so just to sum it all up, I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. But once you're awake, it's not something that you can never shut that Pandora's box. Anytime you see anything related to the New World Order, it's just gonna sink in. And any news item, all the dots start to connect, and it all just makes more sense. And in some ways, I mean, obviously that's positive. We're all pursuing truth, but in other ways, it's like Pandora's box. The good and the bad comes with it. So even though your understanding is increasing, you're really starting to realize how serious the situation the world is in today truly is. I mean, we're preparing for another war with Iran that could well turn into World War III. All right, that's it for now.